your favorite magazines and newspapers.
Oh wow, so they actually publish a lot of your stuff out there as well?
Oh, absolutely. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a job.
Well, I guess that makes good sense. So now you said it was on there's a media link for it. Is it for the media personnel only, or can the fans actually go and maybe download a picture or two, print it out when they're in the end?
In the business and in the world of photography, there's a story behind that story. His eyes see a lot of things, and there's a miraculous story there. Known him for over 3 decades, and you get a shot at David Alio's photography at Kentucky Speedway. A great person behind the camera. Let's rejoin the coverage. The final 23 laps of the Kentucky Indy 300, brought to you by the IMS Radio Network. Take your finger out of that and lost the spot to Ed Carpenter, the Dollar General car, that canary yellow machine. Hits the button, tries to pull up on Dario Franchitti. Oreo Serbia picks up the spot of How about the two guys that checked out, Dario Franchitti and Ed Carpenter? Ed Carpenter's runner up for 2 years in a row. Is he going to win this one? Is he going to make it 3 times, or where's he going to end up? But Ed's putting the pressure on point leader. James Hinchcliffe still peeking in on that battle. Now Ryan Briscoe wants a piece of James Hinchcliffe. A car off the Still no change between the leaders. It's Carpenter and Dario now Doug is back in front and Mark, neither of them giving any ground here. Dario glued to the low side and Carpenter running the high side already back in turn number 4. Watch you can see how Ed's car goes down the back. Point of the back straightaway. Rankini, Carpenter, Dixon, Hunter Ray, and Hinchcliffe. Your top 5. Briscoe is currently 6. Cunningham is now come back to 7. Serbia is 8. He gets a good run out of there every time down that 1,600-foot back straightaway. Difference is with this D-shaped oval, there's a couple of kinks coming out of turn number 4. Dario to the bottom side. And Carpenter is only used 2.
And when you use that one, that last one right there, he crossed the start-finish line first. So Dario needs to not use up his overtake. So both of them need him on line last. I'll tell you what. been second here 2 years in a row. He's been so strong here. He saved his to the last, and it worked out for him.
You can go to 1,000 races after this day at Mark James. You'll never see a better 25 laps than that and a greater finish. What a run by Ed Carpenter and Dario Franchitti. That was an outstanding run by Ed Carpenter, the bridesmaid 2 years in a row. Dixon, Hinchcliffe, all of those drivers. Dario Franchitti, Ryan Hunter-Ray, Oriole Serbia, Ryan Briscoe, Danica Patrick, all putting on a great show. All of these fans on their feet, enjoying the most talented drivers in the world. 113th start, Mike, is a charm for Ed Carpenter. After 113 starts, he finds his way into victory lane. Well, it might as well be Mother's Day because Sarah Fisher and the little one can celebrate this one in a big, big way. First time ever as parents at the track, and they come away with the big trophy. Let's go to Michael Young. Michael, what a day for this one. Guys, here's Ed Carpenter. Big race and team. I tell you, both of them in tears. We're here with Johnny O, who called the race for Ed. This has been a long time coming, Johnny. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. It is a long time coming. I cannot even talk, but I'll tell you, storybook. What a great job. The whole crew is Ed, man, what a driver.
Talk a little bit about this drive today. When you woke up this morning, did you have any inclination that you guys would be going to victory lane?
We knew we had a shot. I mean, this place is special to Ed and Sarah, you know, the whole crew, but I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Did he talk any about the pushes to pass? Actually, Dario used all his up, and Ed saved that very last one, that magical one, to the very end of the race.
That's correct. Ed knew what he was doing all along. You know, he bumped some bumps during the race. He had a visor that came up. We had to tape it back down on one of the pit stops. He was driving with one hand, holding the visor with the other. That's how good the car was.
Guys, I had to tackle Johnny O. He wants to get down and celebrate with the rest of the team. Needless to say, very jubilant down here in this Sarah Fisher Racing Dollar General Pit Stall. Guys, they are victorious today. Let's go to Nick Yeoman.
The Target Chip Ganassi teammates chatting it over, taking a look at of course, the point scenario. Scott Dixon will come home in the third position, I believe, and it was Dario Franchitti who ended up runner-up. Scott Dixon, boy, what a tremendous finish. Dario's got a smile on his face. I think these guys had a